What's good, guys? So welcome to the procrastination video. So this video is going to be very interesting. It's going to show you guys all different types of perspectives, how we procrastinate every single day, not only with trading, but with things with life within itself. So we procrastinate every single day, and it kind of turns into like this snowball effect, and we tend to like, oh, I'll do this later, I'll do it tomorrow, and then we end up in not doing anything because we just tend to be lazy, as we all are. But in reality, if we really wanted to do something, we would get it done, such as if you wanted to take out that girl or take out, to go out to parties, go to the gym. If you really wanted to do these things, we would get it done. So then you need to really want to get on in these videos. You need to really want to get on the charts. You need to really want to get and do all of this back testing that it is, because you really want to be a trader. So if you really want to be a trader and you really want to progress in this business and whatever the case is, you cannot have this be your second thought of the day. It needs to be the first thing you wake up from the day you go to sleep. I remember the first day when I came across trading about 3.5 years ago, from the day of this recording, there hasn't been one single day that has gone by that I haven't found a way of how to improve, or what can I do to learn from my mistakes to continue moving forward. That is not one single day hasn't gone by till this day. And I know from here to 3 more years ahead of me, there's not going to be a single day where I don't put this first, because it's taken me so far. So you need to put this the first thing in your day. So what we tend to do is we tend to do the easy things, and then the other things that are somewhat challenging, we're like, all right, we'll do it for later. But we don't realize how much distractions we have because of our phones. If you guys realize how much time we spend on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, it is ridiculous. Go into your phone, go into screen time, and look how much time you spend on all of these platforms. And what this does is just simply takes away time from your craft and from things you could be creating on the day-to-day basis, just because you're surfing through the feed. If you can get done the important things first, fast and smart, then that leaves you with so much time throughout the rest of the day to do whatever it is that you want to work on, whatever the case is. And I know this sounds very cliche, but time is an asset. If you spend that time on social media platforms being distracting, then that leaves you no time to improve your craft. So what we tend to do is we leave this small buildup of small things. So like, for example, let's say, oh, I'll do my bed tomorrow, or I'll throw away the trash when I come back from work, I'll do the dishes after I eat, I'll put the clothes in the washer after this movie. It's this whole buildup of all of these things together. And then what it does is we have that in the back of our mind. So what that does is that it holds us back from doing, for example, back testing or getting on the charts, reading the book, because it's like, damn, I can't do that right now because I have to put all these things away, get all these things taken care of. So now we're distracted, and then we have this small little things, which, let's be realistic, we can get everything done under 10 minutes. But just because we have that behind our head, it's like, oh, I can't do that yet because I have all of these things distracting. I can't go hit the gym because I have clothes to wash. And then you tend to sit down a movie, and then you end up doing nothing. Another reason why we procrastinate is because we are comfortable. So like, for example, let's say you're watching this video in your bed, in your room, or in the couch. What tends to happen is that you're aware of your environment. You know you're in your room, so you know that your bed is right there, so that maybe throughout the video you'll get sleepy, you're laid down, and then you might fall asleep. And then what happens is like, oh, okay, I'll watch the video when I wake up from the nap, or I'll watch the rest of the video later on. If you're sitting down on the couch, you know the TV is there, so you maybe just might sneak, turn on the TV, and then now you're completely distracted. Okay, I'll watch the video when the show is done, because you're aware of your environment. And this is because you're comfortable. You need to get out of your comfort zone. It can be as simple as literally just getting outside, out of your comfort zone. If you're watching this video on your couch, just go stand outside and watch the video, and you'll realize how much more aware and how much more attention you're paying, simply because you're not comfortable on your couch, slouched back, and just watching the video at whatever pace it is you want. By getting outside, what this is, it gets you out of your boring routine and then day to day what you do every single day, because now you're in this comfort zone. If you go watch this video outside, it's something that you're not used to, so then you tend to be more aware of what is going on. Something as simple as just getting outside to watch the video. You need to also add these little small habits throughout the day, such as do your bed every single day, wash the dishes, put the clothes away. And you do all of these things without being on your phone. You get them done right away. Now you enter this spiral of, okay, if I can get all of these things done fast, what else can I get done? And now you're in this spiral and this snowball effect of, I can get it done, so now I'm going to move on. I'm going to watch the YouTube videos, I'm going to read a book, I'm going to do whatever the case is. So now you enter this snowball effect of getting things done instead of I'll do it later, and now you don't have any excuses, because now you are moving forward. So that falls in line with consistency. Us as humans, we are consistent. We're consistent for the good and we're consistent for the bad. There are many things we're consistent. For example, let's say you're consistent at working out, going to the gym, do whatever the case is. That's good. But you can also be consistent with the bad, such as eating bad, not having enough sleep, going out drinking, smoking, do whatever the case is, and you're consistent with those bad things. And I guarantee you that if you're consistent with those things, you can move that consistency into better for the things to improve yourself. So you need to create this new consistent trading routine. Like, for example, I myself, every single day, I pull up to the charts at 6:30 in the morning EST. I drop the Zoom code every single day. So now what this does, it creates a routine for me around my trading world. So basically you need to do something like that for yourself. Every single day, I'm going to read 2 chapters of Trading in the Zone. Every single day, I'm going to backtest for 10 minutes. Every single day, I'm going to simply practice my strategy in live markets, whatever the case is. So you need to enter this consistency of your trading like what it is you want it to be. By doing this, you're setting realistic goals, because now every single day you're having a little check of the small things that you're doing, and now you enter this spiral of things that you want to do and things you want to move forward with. So what you need to do is you need to visualize yourself what it is that you want to do for the next week, the next month, the next year, whatever the case is. You can't base your results off of 1 week. This is something that is to be here for years. Are you going to base your whole entire career off of 1 week of not having good sales? No, you're going to just simply learn from the mistakes, whatever you did wrong, and you're going to move forward. So what I did is I would always do stuff as if there were to be someone behind me with those big movie recordings, recording my whole entire life, documenting it. So basically when I would fall out of line or be lazy or do whatever the case is, I'm like, well, I don't want my documentary to be boring. I don't want people to get up from watching my documentary and not remember me. So I'm going to do whatever it is that it takes to get back. And what that does is that it puts a spark in your day and it gets you moving forward to whatever things that it is you want to do. So probably another reason why you're procrastinating is because you're listening to the haters or the negativity. The haters, the negativity, they're going to be there everywhere for everything, everywhere what you're going to do. It's part of life. It is what it is. But you need to realize that it's strictly just an opinion. They're just speaking their mind for the 10-second moment, how they feel at that given time. And that's it. It's just an opinion. You're not going to let somebody else's opinion define what it is that you've been working for, what it is that you're creating. Why let somebody else's fears or somebody else's lack of knowledge define of what you're going to say, or simply because you're scared to say no to them? So then because they tell you to do something, you're just like, okay. And fear of failure, don't let none of those things define what you have been working for. You need to remember that it's simply just an opinion. The persons might not even understand the whole infrastructure, the whole business plan that you have been creating, the whole work that has been going behind it, or the process that it is to get to where it is you want to be. The time and money that you have invested into this trading, they don't understand the longevity curve that it takes. So now they're going to come into here not knowing anything and they're going to coach you on how it is. I don't think so, because they don't understand. So you just simply just block them out, say, hey, thank you for your opinion, but I know what I'm doing. And then you just simply move on. So I'm going to give you guys this little message, this little quote that I use for all of the negativity. And it just really comes down to this simplicity, to not even give attention to the haters, just to show you guys how easy it is to cut it off. So if you had $86,400 in your bank account and someone stole $10 from you, would you get upset and throw the remaining of the $86,390 away? No, right? See, we have 86,400 seconds each day. So don't let a negative second comment or a 10-second word ruin your entire day. You're in control. And that's just as simple as it is. Just because somebody comes in and says, hey, I don't like your car, or I don't like your hair. Well, cool. That's why I have it. And then you don't. I'm not going to let what you think about my car, my hair, define the rest of my day. So it's just something to put into perspective and to not use any of that distraction to affect what it is that you have going for yourself. So in this journey of trading, you're going to come across many dark tunnels, many bumps in the road, and they're not going to go anywhere. I continue going across them myself, same way with all of my good friends. All you need to do is just learn how to manage the bumps and prepare for them, because you have already gone through them in the past. We all enter the same losing streaks. We all enter these exact same failures, but you're not going to let 1 week, 1 month determine your whole trading career. It's just a longevity thing. We are here for the long run. Out of 365 days, you're going to let 7 days define your other 365 days? No, it's the same thing as the whole quote with the money in the bank account. So you just simply need to look at the bigger picture. So in order to continue this spiral and consistency of waking up every single day, your trading session, reading your 2 pages of the book, whatever plan and structure it is you create for yourself, you need to cut off all distractions. I personally cut off drinking, smoking, going out to parties, clubs, because I just personally, not because I don't like them, I just didn't find myself growing in those rooms. And there's nothing wrong with separating yourself from those people. I personally just didn't see myself moving forward along with it. And then looking at it now, 3.5 years down the journey, those people are still in the exact same spot, which there's nothing wrong with it. That's simply what they consider happy. They're happy being where they are, which is perfectly fine. I personally didn't see myself happy staying at those areas. So what I said for myself is that I wanted to change, so I had to change things in my life. It was just as simple as that. And if you really want change for yourself, you're going to make these changes for yourself, because if you are weak, you're going to only do these changes for a week, and then you're going to find it, oh, it's too hard, and then you're going to fall back into the spiral of laziness and not consistency of what it is that you were doing. Same thing falls when it comes into the charts. You don't need all of that unnecessary noise, such as previous history of charts. If price is up here currently, you don't need to have all those boxes and all those lines and previous history of the price in the bottom. You simply clean out your charts and you only leave what matters. There's no need to have previous P&L, previous support and resistance. You only focus on what matters, and it is what price is currently at. You're gonna ask yourself, do I really need to take this trade? Is this trade worth 1 to 2%? Do I need to take this trade right now? Am I getting more than 2 times my risk? Is this trade going to define the next week or 2 of my trading? These are all things that you need to be put into perspective when taking your next trades. And remember, 2.5% a week is 10% a month. 10% a month is 120% a year. Anything that you get 120% return annually is a good investment, even in yourself. If you were at point A and then 1 year later you are 120% better from the point you were, you are a whole different other person. So you need to be here for the longevity of this. So now we're going to move on to the next video, which is going to be comparison to others.